Bonnie and Wanda. We desperately need rain. I have a car in front of me. Probably, I don't know, they're even out of sight at this point. You can see my dash. It's actually supposed to be gray, not beige. We need rain so badly. There's nothing in sight. Good Sunday morning, everybody. I am Annette. I am coming to you live. No, I'm not live. Well, I'm live. I'm alive, so yay. No, till this uploads, it'll either be Sunday night or Monday morning sometime. Truly depends on what our 4G service does. But I'll get it done and edited today, so. We're in Southwest New York. My husband, Joe, my son, Xavier, and myself live on property in the southwestern tier of New York State. We are in Zone 5AB. Our property is actually split right down the middle between the two zones, so that's why I say 5AB. And, yeah, it was 46 degrees last night. It's going to get up to 70-something today. It's going to be a little bit cooler. All week's been nice and in the upper 80s, low 90s. So, as you can see behind us, we've got a brush pile going. We have been slowly working on clearing the cabin site this week. Nothing significant. We know that we're not building it anytime soon, but it's something to do. And when you only have a short period of time in the evenings, when Joe gets home or when I get home, you need to have something to do to keep busy, or else you just go to bed at 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock, which we have both done this week. So today, Joe just ran through and tilled the garden again, slightly, barely. Did not do this side. This is the potatoes. For our potatoes, I just need to get some round bales, and we're going to bury them under mulch. Just lay the potatoes on the ground, cover them up with mulch, and that's the way we're going to attempt to grow potatoes this year. As far as did you finish in here? Because you said you weren't done. Okay. Then yeah, we're done. So what he did do this morning was he put the tiller on and he came through. And we never did replace the tines. But he came through and just scratched the surface of the garden space. This is probably going to be a beginning effort of no-till, and if we can get it going this year and without actually tilling it, because we have always tilled, no matter where we are, we've always tilled the ground. But this will be a trial run on a no-till, because he literally was only able to go down about an inch with the tines. Oh, hey, there's the gray chicken that I thought was dead. So apparently that little gray bantam never made her way into the coop last night. I don't know where she was, but she's not dead. So that's happy. Sweet. Anyway, my job for today is to get the garden started. And it's hot. Oh, crap, he didn't do over there. Oh, well, and that's never, ever. This section right over in here has never been planted. In fact, it was underneath pallets, so it's never been dug, but I don't think he knew that he was supposed to do that. Oh well. Got a brush pile going up there. I dug up about 15 thistle plants this morning, which is tons of fun, let me tell you. But got them on the burn pile so that they can go. I was able to get most of the roots of them. Also dug up 2 mullein plants and transplanted them into the bee garden over there. And that's about all I know at this point, other than going and getting 2 more goats this morning, which you guys will meet them in a little bit. What is that, Wanda? Is that the piggies? Hi, Gilbert. You're all right, Bonnie. Hi, Gilbert. Gilbert, you're always smiling, buddy. Wanda, be nice. Gilbert, you are so stinking cute. Wanda, be nice. Good boy, Gilbert. You a good boy, buddy. Gilbert and Panchetta go to the vet tomorrow. He's going to get his tusk the broken tusk looked at. No, 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 no. Gilbert, no. We're not doing that. Yeah, that's how you get a drink, not from the other side. And Panny's going to get her feet taken care of. Willow's not thrilled right now, but she's okay. She's been real moody little bitch lately. Toby's happy. He needs to get moved down below. I haven't done that yet. And the new ones, as of about an hour ago, Wanda is the white one and the black one is Bonnie. That's her mother. They're okay. They're not happy, but they're okay. Integration actually went a lot better than what I expected. We did not quarantine them this time because I know where they came from. I know what farm they came from. And I know that all of her animals are healthy and well taken care of. So we didn't bother to do that this time. But yeah, it took about 3 headbutts and everybody was at peace and doing their thing. The chicks are all doing good. You see the 3 little ones. I don't know where the 3rd little one went. There's a little yellow one with dark wings floating around. That's one of the ones that we hatched out. And then the 2 dark ones, and the rest of them are the Cornish cross that are growing in there. Most of them are hiding under the shade right now. And we have, that's the wrong chicken. Oh, there she is. My goodness, there's a whole bunch of eggs in there today, guys. So the little bantam actually went broody once we got the chicks, and I think all their peeping made her go broody. She's an excellent mom. She hatched out the rooster, 2 roosters and whatever. There's a whole lot of eggs in there right now. She's only supposed to be sitting on 8, so I'm going to have to get in there, but she is a cranky little bugger. Did you just lay an egg? Did you just lay an egg? Yeah, I'm going to have to help her and go get some of those. You can see she's all sorts of stressed right now. Xavier got into the building aspect yesterday. While I was gone, I was on runs all day long. Actually, I was on runs Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and yesterday for 10 to 11 hours a day. But he got into the building and he built a platform for the water jug. This is just going to be water for these 2 gardens. For the bee garden, which I took the roof off of the hive this morning to check it. They're working real diligently on the new hive. Clearly I put it on very crooked. And added in a couple strawberries yesterday. I put 4 around each of the trees in the orchard, and this was what was left. But yeah, he built this platform for us, which will be really nice to be able to keep the water elevated. Joe will screw in a hose bib to it as soon as he gets the fitting for it. And then I painted it to look like Winnie the Pooh's honey pot, as best as you can do with a 55-gallon drum. I still have some cleanup work to do. I want to get another can of brown paint, and I see it got scuffed up yesterday when they were getting it up on there, but I'll go through and paint it. It doesn't need to be perfect. It's literally just a water jug and was just meant to make it look like something besides a blue or gray barrel. But Xavier did a great job. Measured everything, cut everything with the chainsaw, screwed it all together, and it's pretty much exactly what I needed. Rosie Bell, what are you doing? Say good morning. And then there's crazy Sophie that just is a little crackhead that if she's not busy doing something else, she chases her tail. And it occasionally runs into things. Sophie. Sophie. What are you doing, weirdo? Very sweet dog. Very weird dog. Gorgeous day. Absolutely gorgeous day today. Bone freaking dry. It's been about 3 weeks since we've had any type of rain. Well, this morning we actually had a heavier dew because it was cooler last night. But yeah, it's painfully dry. You can see the flowers are wilting. I transplanted those mullein this morning, and we just haven't gotten to water them yet. But yeah, everything's crying for water right now. We need about 3 days of a good steady rain, which that brings other issues. But for all of the plants and all of the fields and all of the gardens and our water source, I would gladly accept a bunch of mud from 3 days of rain. So as per usual, today's plans changed completely. I've done nothing in the garden. Joe scraped up the surface for me again, but I've been looking for mulch hay, and we hit the jackpot today. A neighbor of ours had 11 bales of 2-year-old mulch hay that's been sitting out in the field, and we were able to go talk to him and go down and pick it up. Price was right, so we now are the proud owners of 11 bales. This is 6 on this one. Joe's coming up with the tractor with the 7th, and then we'll go down and pick up the last 4. That will be to cover our yard, our grass that we don't have, but it'll also help to stop some of the dust blow that we get, and hopefully drop some seeds. If you get down into these bales a couple of inches, it's actually still decent hay. So that is really exciting. That means that there's still going to be, he said it wasn't real weedy, but you can see it's not awful looking hay. That's still green. So very excited about that. That will be to cover the yard. It'll be to put down for the potatoes so I can get them down. And the rest of it will go into compost so that it can start to break down and just add to the pile for next year. Obviously, this is a whole lot of brown. We'll have to get more green stuff put in, but with all the leaves and trees and everything like that that we're taking down and that we currently have, we should be good with a pretty hefty compost pile for next year. Add the chicken bedding and the cow and the horse manure that we gather throughout the winter, and we should be sitting real nice next year on some amazing compost soil. So Joe's coming up with the tractor right now, and it looks like he lost the load. I will have to talk to him and find out what happened to it. Hopefully it's just down below somewhere and not on the side of the road. Where'd you lose it? Oh, it's mad. It's hot.
Always hot.
That was a 4-mile trip one way.
Right before Glenn's.
Right before Glenn's, really?
Yep.
You blew a line. You blew a line on the tractor. The whole front end of the tractor is blown out and wet.
Okay. Apparently I gotta take a look at it.
You think?
Yeah, maybe.
You think maybe you should have put that bale in the bed of the truck?
No.
Because that's what I suggested?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, the empty bed of my truck that would have... Oh.
Oh, well, that's probably why it blew.
Oh.
Somebody hasn't cleaned the radiator filter.
You blew radiator line.
No, it's just overheating out of the overflow.
Oof. Okay. Yeah, it definitely needs cleaned.
Well, that would explain why no matter how long I ran it at high RPMs, it continually got hotter and hotter and hotter. That's what it's supposed to look like.
You can literally hear it boiling. Is that the oil?
No, that's water. It's antifreeze coolant.
Oh, it's definitely anything but cool right now. Holy smokes. So did that like ruin the tractor, or it's going to be okay?
No, it just got hot. I didn't run it long enough at hot, so.
Wow. Okay, guys, it's about 9:15 at night. It's still nice and bright outside. This day just went to hell in a handbasket. Like nothing went as planned. So there is no garden planted. There's no potatoes planted. There's no additional hive put onto the bees. The water's not run for the bees. Yeah. So the only thing that got accomplished today was we found and went and picked up 11 bales of mulch hay from our neighbor. And we brought home 9 because Joe dropped one, or he didn't drop it. It fell off the tractor on the way up the road. I had a full load, and he had one on the tractor to come up on the first round, and it fell off. So it got pushed down into the ravine because he couldn't get a hold of it again. And we gave one to our friends who have they've done some digging in their yard, and they've got a garden and stuff like that. So I messaged her and asked if she wanted a mulch hay for her space, and she said yes. So here you can see Rusty's up checking them all out. But I am not going to use it for anything, for any of the animals. We are using it for ground cover and the garden and the yard and all that good stuff. We did get the pigs loaded into the trailer. I take them down in the morning along with Sophie, the German Shepherd puppy. She needs her distemper booster. And I need... Pancetta walks really weird on her feet, and she has since we got her. So I'm going to take them down and have the vet check out her feet and also check out Gilbert's tusks because Panny broke one of his. And while it doesn't seem to be causing him any problems, I just want to make sure, get them checked out. Maybe we can find out if he's actually viable so that I know if we're going to have piglets or if we're going to be filling the freezer a little bit early this year. The goats have all done well. When Bonnie did actually get herself stuck today once at feeding time. She got a little overzealous about eating and couldn't quite wait for us to get to her. But they're actually all doing well. Willow's over at the other side being slightly antisocial. What's the matter? What's the matter? You guys sound funny. You guys sound funny. Yeah. Oh, there's Willow. Hi, Wills. You're fine. You really are. I promise. I promise you're just fine. You're fine. Birds are going crazy up in there. I don't know what's going on with them. But it's a beautiful evening. It's going to get down to real cool again tonight. So we took the chicks in. You don't talk like that, Willow. What are you doing? Hi, Tobes. I can hear Toby coming up from deep down in. He likes to hang down on the other side of those trees. Mr. Rusty Bear. So yeah, as you can see, the garden did not get anything more than Joe scraped it this morning with the rototiller, but that's okay. I will be home for about an hour tomorrow. I'll try to get out here and throw down the potatoes and see if I can get some hay put on top of them. If I don't get it done tomorrow, I'll get it done on Tuesday because Tuesday's not quite as hectic. Like I said, we've got the pigs loaded up. I have to be at the vet, which is 45 minutes away, tomorrow morning by 9 a.m. So they're already loaded, hooked, ready to go. We'll go over here and say hi real quick. They're actually super easy to load. I was very happy. There they are. Oh, they're all bedded down. I threw some hay that was on the ground in. I gave them a bucket of water and little buggers dumped the whole thing immediately. Hi, Panny. Oh, they're all snuggled up. They're in for the night. And the water barrel for the bees, like I said, we didn't get it done. We started to, and then we were talking about hay from, I got the name of the guy, of the neighbor that has it, from the lady that I got the goats from this morning, and ended up that Joe used to work with him, and he actually had his number, so that conversation all led into a whole day's worth of everything. But it was really cool. We went down and talked to him for about an hour and a half, and then parted ways, and we started on the whole process of getting the hay. You can see all the further we got with the water line. He's got to get a spigot fitting or something like that. I don't know what he needs to get to put into the barrel so that it's got a shut off and all that good stuff, and then get another piece of the PEX tubing to put in there. We're gonna just circle them around. This one will be blue, and I think he said the other one has to be red just because of quantities that we have. And honestly, that's really where our day has gone. It didn't turn out at all the way we intended to. Oh, I see Callie's down here. There she is. I have not seen Lucky in probably 4 days, but that's just me that hasn't seen. I've been making sure that somebody's putting eyes on her every day. I did see Callie and Red yesterday, but the cows tend to stay down in. Hi, Callie. Hi, Callie horse. Yeah, they like to stay down in the trees. It's cooler. It's comfortable for them. So, but I'm going to get off of here. Joe's actually already in bed, and it looks a lot brighter on the phone than it does in person. It's starting to get dusk to the point that, you know, you definitely would need headlights and can't really see everything. So I'm gonna head in and I'm gonna call it a night. I'll see about throwing this together if all the bits and pieces of today's attempted video will somehow be cohesive. We'll try to get it out to you today or tomorrow, whichever. So I hope everybody has a fantastic evening. Have a great day tomorrow, and we will talk to you the next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.